What's up everyone, it's Russo. I hope everyone is doing well. Larry the Lobster is my new goal physique, as you can see from the sunburn. But I wanted to vlog today. I've been saying on Instagram, yo Russo, when you gonna make that videos again, you know? Now I was thinking, what way could I come back to YouTube with a bang? I'm really well known for, or was known for, my other YouTube channels, the cycle logs. So I would tell you exactly what my lab rat was running, exact dosages, and then I would not fucking sugarcoat it, and I would say all the side effects, and then post my progress in the gym, as well as do physique updates. You know, I documented everything my lab rat has ever taken to get to this point. So, that being said, there was a certain compound that everyone wanted documented, and that's Tren. Trenbolunga sandwich, of course, because we're on YouTube, aka Judah. Anyways, moving forward, Tren. Yes, Tren. Everyone wanted that documented. You know, personally, I'm not, the most extreme. I know people like to make me out to be, an extremist. But, I would really have only done minor test cycles with SARMs stacked on top. I've never gotten to blasting multiple compounds. Just a SARM with, a base of testosterone to keep functions normal towards the 8-week mark is what I've gone up to, built myself up to. And then before that was SARMs only cycles. So, yeah. People wanted me to jump into Tren just because I think they like the way I document everything, and then they learn a lot from my experience, which is bringing me to my first Tren cycle. Yay, I should be excited. I'm about to make all these gains, blah, blah, blah. Personally, if I wasn't offered these Trenbolunga sandwiches for free, I probably never would have even gone through with this. I'm never really going to touch Tren again, unless I'm in a contest prep situation where, it's kind of necessary, but definitely not going to be a staple. And, I'm highly not glorifying Tren in any way, shape, or form. It is by far the most side effect ridden androgen pretty much that's been made super popular. When everyone thinks gear, steroids, what do they think? Tren. Everyone thinks Tren. Well, I'm a science guy. I like looking at the science, and there's a lot of stuff that Tren does that you don't want to be going on, and has a lot to do with what it does in the brain that I'm not really a fan of, as well as the other toxic effects that it has. So this is going to be a 5-ish week experiment. I won't even call it a cycle. I'm just gonna let the Trenbolunga E sandwiches kick in, for 2 or 3 weeks, document how I feel, my gains, what I look like, and then I'll probably just bridge off into test and RAD 140 and YK11. Now, I have loaded with RAD 140 from Proven Peptides and have been using YK11 on and off pre-workout as well for my lab rat, and as well as continuing Proven Peptides 677 for my lab rat skin, and it's slowly been healing as I just sunburned the fuck out of it. But it's slowly getting better, and I will do a skin update after my skin doesn't look like Larry the Lobster. Yeah, that's the goal. I haven't been on YouTube in a while. It feels weird talking to a camera, to be honest. But hopefully I don't look all jittery and didn't say a bunch of times, but it'll only get better. Alright, so this vlog is going to be a little rough because, I just need to get this vlog up and get back into the swing of things. But I wanted to leave this video off on my first impressions of Tren, and it's really not that positive, to be honest. So it has been a little over 2 weeks with the Nenthate, so it's starting to kick in. I really didn't notice much at all till about 2 or 3 days ago is when I really noticed it kind of kick in. And I forget what I started weight-wise, honestly. I think I was around 215 pounds at 5'11", and I'll weigh myself tomorrow. I really haven't been watching the scale, but in the mirror, the past 4 days, there has been a dramatic recomp. Now, I can't really tell, because I'm doing this with a sustanon base as well, if it's just that, I was natty, shrunken down, no nitrogen retention, that, finally my nitrogen retention came back from the test. Can't really tell. But what I can say is, and I'll throw up some training footage now, the strength really hasn't really kicked in. I haven't really noticed much of a difference with that. I will say the 1 day pre-workout, I did decide to go with YK11. You can see that clip here. Alright, about to go train back. I did want to share the pre-workout stack. So for my lab rat, I got 10 mg of YK11. So this is a DHT roid sarm hybrid. For my lab rat, going to be dosing 10 mg pre-workout. And I also have the new beta batch of, I think this is version 3 or 4 of the new enhanced athlete pre-workout. So I'm going to be combining these and obviously giving somewhat feedback, although in the lab rat, gonna have some fun with the YK anyways. But I've really liked the flavoring system they've used this time. It tastes 1,000 times better than the original. I don't think anyone here watching even tried the original enhanced athlete pre-workout 2 years ago. I didn't really like the taste, but that is pretty much as good as it gets. Yeah, that was a horrible idea, mixing YK11 with Tren, because my eyes were bloodshot, my blood pressure, never had an issue with it before until that night. And yeah, don't mix pre-workout YK11 and Tren together and expect for your blood pressure to hold together. Duh. But another thing my girlfriend noticed was my body temp the past 2 days sleeping. I haven't really had insomnia, but the night sweats for sure. She says it's like sleeping next to a furnace. I notice it kind of like it's similar to DMP, to where if I eat a whole bunch of carbs, my metabolism is cranked, just burning it all off. And the one night I had pasta right before I went to sleep, and I kind of woke up in a puddle. So that was something to note. Mentally is what I've been most interested about, and it's strange, to be honest. It's not kind of what I was expecting. I was expecting outright aggression, similar to RAD 140 S23. I've had experience with, compounds that make you more aggressive before. So I was really kind of like feeling it out. And it's not like that. It's more like kind of like an antisocial vibe, where I kind of just more to myself, less social, I feel like. It's really hasn't been that dramatic, I'm sure, at the higher dosages it is, but I haven't really had like outright aggression, like things haven't got me triggered faster like other compounds have, but it's just like this weird undertone of, kind of stick to myself type of deal. More side effects. I just want to just bang them off the bat. These are my first impressions. Besides, positives, the recomp, definitely noticeable. Just like the whole 9 yards. I'm going to give it more time. So I'm going to document this entire cycle, the rest of the 4 other weeks I have left of this. And you guys can see the actual results, but I want to get the side effects off the bat. So, insomnia, I haven't noticed anything yet. Tren sweats, didn't notice. Body temp is increased. Blood pressure definitely on the higher end. I am utilizing cardarine for my lab rat to help negate that effect. But overall, the mental aspect is definitely more to myself. So that's kind of like my first impressions of what I think of it. Honestly, the amount of sides I've had past 3 or 4 days has already turned me off from it. And this is a nenthate, so acetate and parabolin are like way stronger. And I'm sure they're way more in your face with the side effects. But yeah, I'm gonna continue it out. I'm gonna document more. As you can see, I put some baseline posing footage for you guys, as well as kind of where my strength is at. It really hasn't changed since I've been natural yet. Hopefully it goes up. I was doing kind of more reps natural than the night I decided to record chest, but you know, a lot of stuff going on that day, so everyone has their bad days in the gym. But yeah, looking forward to getting back on YouTube and looking forward just getting back to doing my thing, whether people like it or not. I know people find this informative, so let's get started. Tren train, baby.